Well, welcome to my podcast. I hope you enjoy it. Well, I still remember my first day at school. Well, it was preschool. It was early in the morning, and my mom, as always, was rushing around to get me ready for the day ahead. I really didn't know what to expect. Like, prior to that day, I had never really been out of my house for longer than a few hours. My mom always wanted to keep me within the house for some reason. The thought of leaving the safety of my house kind of scared me. I had even cried all the way from my house to school every day for about 2 months. Up to this day, my parents had always teased me, that my preschool had put up a plaque in my name in honor of my 2 month streak that, according to them, no one up to this day has broken. I don't really remember if it was true, but what I'm trying to point out here is that most of us start off hating to go to school. Ironic as it may seem, I now find myself reluctant to leave high school. So goodbyes aren't forever. That's probably one line that I've heard over and over the past few weeks. As much as I want to believe in that line, a part of me still believes that I probably won't see half of the people I've met during my 4 year stay here in Xavier. 4 years of high school, yet I still feel I'm unready to leave and face the world ahead of me. I'm not ready to leave the people I have gone through so much with. I've met extraordinary people during my stay in Xavier. From people who I'm most likely be friends with for my entire life, to people who are unbelievably frustrating. I've made a lot of friends and of course some enemies in the process. But as I have come to realize, that's life. I mean, you can't go through life without making a few mistakes, right? And who's to say that I haven't learned from these mistakes? If I had gone through high school with half the troubles, I probably wouldn't be who I am today. Strangely enough, it seems funny to look back at the times when we would be griping about homework or rushing to cram some paper we had to submit at dismissal. Yes, it's not about the people we meet, but it is these people that were with me as I went through many unforgettable experiences. Just being together makes an experience truly unforgettable. Just sitting down, eating together, talking, laughing makes something memorable. Whenever I wake up in the morning on a school day, one thing I look forward to when I go to school is meeting all my classmates when I enter the classroom. It just feels really comforting to know that there are people who are just glad to see you and appreciate your presence every day. As we all go off to our individual colleges, I can't help but feel sad because a large exciting chapter of my life is coming to a close. Now, when I wake up in the morning, I can only relive those memorable moments through my memories. Many times throughout my stay at Xavier, I had always wondered, what was the point of all of this? Why did I have to do all of this work when most of it probably I would never use in the future? For a while, I had seen high school as simply like a prerequisite to a college and subsequently a job for my future. But now I'm starting to see how important a high school experience is to a teenager. You know, not only not only a Savior high school experience, but every high school experience provides not only academic benefits, but also, great personal improvement. I've never really tried hard to excel in something. This 4 year experience has taught me something very important that will bring me with my whole life. You can choose to be good at anything, and if you work hard enough on it, you will be successful in life. So, throughout my life, there hasn't really been one significant event that has affected me as emotionally as my leaving Savior. Though I'm quite surprised that I find myself a bit, teary eyed while reminiscing all the unforgettable moments I've had with the people I've met during my stay in Savior. Something I've learned to do, as a Savior student in a boys' school is try to put up a strong front. You don't want people to look upon you as a weak person. But I find it hard to do so when I think of what I'm going to leave behind in a matter of weeks. As a freshman, high school seemed like a mysterious and scary place. Honestly, when I was in high one, all I wanted to do was go through high school as quickly and as painlessly as possible. But presently, I truly say otherwise. The good times and hardships I've experienced over the years have made these past 4 years of my life all the more memorable. It may sound cliche, but after all the things I've gone through so far in high school, I truly believe that high school is one of the most memorable periods of a person's life. Despite all the stress and hard work high school has given me, I still find myself wanting to stay as a high school student for just a bit longer. So, to end this speech, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has made my stay in Xavier the most memorable it can be. Though without you guys, I probably wouldn't be half the man I am today. Thank you.